All right, so it moved. Okay, there it goes. To make sure that the videos were lined up, I'm just gonna double check before I talk that I'm actually live. Because when I went to hit live on Instagram, it was the thing that I had open was gone, and it's still gone. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm not live on Instagram. That's frustrating. We might have to try this again. Why did it do that? Well, let me at least check Facebook. I went to hit live, and then when I went to click it, it just vanished. I am live on Facebook. Let's look. Check YouTube. Y'all, the technical difficulties be doing their thing. And did nobody ask them to do their thing. Okay, it does say I'm live on YouTube. Let me just talk about it because I do have a meeting. And then I'll have to figure out Instagram later on. I don't know what just happened. That's crazy. Um, let's see. There is like a little notification in the corner. Anyways, so I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about the release party. The release party, ooh. Sorry, I just picked this date, so I have to double check what date I picked. I know it's the last Thursday in August. I just don't remember what day that is. Boom, the 28th. Okay, it was right there. I just had to confirm because I can't be like telling y'all the wrong dates. Okay, anyways, so super excited. I'm going to start a series of self-love workshops. So I will be starting August 28th. And the very first one, of course, we start out with releasing, right? Because we have to let go so that we can welcome new things. And so I'm very excited for that. This is going to be a journaling workshop. So that's what it is, a journaling workshop where we are going to release. We're going to release people, places, things, and mindsets that have been keeping us from getting where we need to go, that have been keeping us from enhancing our self-love, that have been keeping us from reaching our fullest potential, that have been keeping us from happiness. My goodness, because it happens. It happens. Sorry, I'm still adapting. I'm not adapting to this. I'm trying to figure out why I see that there is a chat, but it's not showing me what the chat says. It just shows somebody's name. And I don't want y'all to feel like I'm ignoring y'all, but anyways, I'm going to figure it out. I'm actually testing out another software because I want to make sure that when we connect, you're able to focus, and you're able to hear clearly and connect and learn and engage. Let's see, there we go. So yeah, so I've been working diligently to do the research on these technical difficulties I've been having. But anyways, so yes, I'm very excited about the release party. There are so many ways to release, but it's something that we don't often think about, or it's something that we don't think about until like the end of the year, because we're going into a new year. So we're like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm setting these new goals. But the reality is, this is something we need to do regularly throughout the year. And honestly, it's really not about speed, but honestly, we would probably get some places faster if we did this, if we set a routine of releasing, because we would be shedding stuff instead of carrying it and then trying to let it go all at the end of the year. That's why sometimes we don't be successful when it comes to meeting those New Year's resolutions, because we're still holding on to stuff. We are still holding on to stuff, right? But if we release throughout the year, we release like within a week of something happening, you know what I mean? It will help us to heal. It will help us to shift that mindset. It will help us to connect with our inner selves so that we can reach these new levels that we're trying to reach. So if you want some guidance in your releasing, if you want some guidance in setting up a release routine for yourself, I will be doing my workshop August 28th. It is going to be virtual, so you do not have to worry about trying to, if you're out of state, trying to figure out where I'm going to be and how you're going to find me and how you're going to be there and all the things. It's not necessary. It's going to be a virtual workshop, and I will be doing a virtual workshop once a month, every last Thursday, and they'll be all centered around self-love, self-care, self-elevation. So I'm excited. I can't wait. The tickets are now already available on my website, carterlovellc.com. That is carterlovellc.com. There are 2 packages. So there's one, the first packet, you get the, it gives you your way in, and then I believe you get your digital book. You just get a digital workbook. The second package, you get a workbook, a physical one. Dang it, I knew. The moment I moved my book out of here, I knew I was going to need it during a presentation. Anyways, I'll show y'all on another live. You get a physical workbook. You get a roller ball that will have different essential oils that will help you during your releasing process. You will get a t-shirt that has the release logo on there. So we are reflecting, releasing, and then receiving. Because once you reflect on the past and then you begin to release, you'll now have room to receive. I'll have a shirt. Honestly, yeah, sorry. I have a shirt. I will make other merch. I'm a hoodies person. When it comes to these kind of things, I want a hoodie because it feels like I'm being hugged. I will make a hoodie, but the shirt is part of the package. But anyways, so you get your shirt, your workbook, your roller ball. I think that's it. Plus, of course, you being a part of the group. And then with both packages, you get to watch the replay because you'll get a month subscription into the Carter Love Collective. So yeah. I'm excited about it. I cannot wait to see who's there. The other thing is, I'm only accepting 18 people because I want to be able to connect with you guys. I want it to be an intimate thing where it is a healing experience where I'm not having to, where I can't get to everyone. You know what I mean? Because even if I can't get to everyone during that setting, 18 is still good enough for me to reach out to you guys afterwards, to check on you, to see if you need any more guidance, all the things. If I had more than 18, because you think virtual, she can have as many people as she wants in there. I could, but I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that because, again, I would not be able to connect with each and every individual to make sure that you are receiving the attention that you need on this journey. So only 18 tickets available. There are 2 packages. And honestly, because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all all the time, I'm always gonna be transparent with you guys. The stuff that's available in the biggest package is going to be available for individual sale later on. So if you want to just go ahead and get the digital, baby, that's okay. So I'm excited. I can't wait. And it's going to be great. Again, like I said, I'm creating a whole workbook for this. So a whole journal workbook. So then that way it also helps with guiding you. Because some people are visual, audio, kinesthetic. And so that's why we're writing it, right? We're writing it out. You're going to have a workbook. Even if you have the digital, you can print that out. So you'll have a workbook that's visual. You'll see it. You'll hear me talking, all the things. So I can't wait. I'm excited. I can't wait to see you guys at the release party. Remember to go ahead and get those tickets at carterlovellc.com because there will only be 18 spots. I'm firm on that. All right. Until next time, my loves. Remember that you are worthy always. You are worthy of the transformation that comes from releasing. You're worthy of the peace that comes from releasing. You are worthy, worthy, worthy of elevating your self-love. Whether you're starting from down here or you're starting from up here, there's always room for elevation. I was listening to something, I think it was Chris Do. I think that's his name. He said there should be no cap on love. You're ready, you're worthy. You're worthy of elevating your self-love. You're worthy of unconditional self-love and unconditional self-care. Until next time.